Tensions flared anew between India and Pakistan, just hours after both nations announced a hard-won ceasefire agreement, with each side accusing the other of violating the truce in the disputed Kashmir region. The fragile détente, brokered after 4 days of intense cross-border exchanges involving drones, missiles and artillery, the most serious military confrontation between the nuclear-armed rivals in decades, began unravelling as residents in Srinagar and Jammu reported hearing explosions and seeing flashes in the night sky. Indian Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri condemned what he called repeated violations of the freshly inked agreement, asserting that New Delhi's forces were mounting an appropriate response while urging Islamabad to curb the alleged breaches. Pakistan's foreign ministry countered by maintaining its commitment to the ceasefire despite what it termed as Indian provocations, with a spokesman emphasizing that Pakistani troops were exercising responsibility and restraint while calling for diplomatic channels to resolve implementation issues. The ceasefire announcement, initially revealed by former US President Donald Trump on his Truth Social platform and later confirmed by Pakistani Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari, had been heralded as a diplomatic breakthrough following intensive multilateral negotiations involving 36 nations. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio disclosed that 48 hours of high-level talks with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Pakistani Premier Shehbaz Sharif had yielded plans for future discussions at a neutral venue. The agreement received cautious endorsements from global leaders, including UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres and UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, who stressed the imperative of making the truce enduring and lasting. The recent hostilities erupted after a devastating militant attack in Pahalgam last month killed 26 tourists, predominantly Hindu pilgrims, with India launching retaliatory strikes against what it claimed were terrorist bases in Pakistani territory. The conflict zone's grim toll, 36 reported dead in Pakistan and 21 in India according to respective military claims, underscores the persistent volatility of Kashmir, the Himalayan territory partitioned between the neighbours since 1947 and the catalyst for 2 previous wars. As Indian External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar reaffirmed New Delhi's firm and uncompromising stance against terrorism, Pakistani Prime Minister Sharif framed the ceasefire as being for the benefit of everybody. Yet the overnight resurgence of violence, coupled with competing narratives of provocation, exposes the profound challenges in sustaining peace along one of the world's most militarized borders, where historical grievances and contemporary security dilemmas continue to fuel a dangerous cycle of confrontation.